To fight to protect what they say is a threatened landscape. Here's our environment correspondent, Paul Murphy.
Is this county losing its identity and unique character? Well, that's certainly the argument now being made after another huge solar farm has been announced for East Yorkshire.
So far, there are planning applications in the pipeline in the East Riding alone covering something like 20,000 acres of prime agricultural land. And people need to be aware that this isn't the odd field here and there. These are massive swathes of land that are going to be taken over for solar farms, and they're not even going to be attractive. These are basically going to be massive industrial estates.
The solar industry is being heavily backed by the government. On a recent visit to Hull, the Energy Secretary was clear about his determination to push these projects through.
Are you prepared for the discontent and the anger this is going to cause to some communities?
Our plans are for a new era of clean electricity to get us off fossil fuels, which have caused the cost of living crisis that so many people are going through. And that does mean we've got to build new energy infrastructure like onshore wind and solar. Because if we don't do that, we're going to still be exposed as a country to those fossil fuels which have caused such damage to so many people.
There are numerous solar energy proposals for East Yorkshire, but here are four of the big ones. The Boom Power solar project, which will surround the village of Spaldington, and not far from this, the proposed Mylan Lees solar farm at Melbourne. Further to the east, in the Ticton area, there's the Pear Tree Hill project, and the latest proposal is the Kingfisher solar park just north of Beverley. Now, when it comes to these big solar farm projects, local communities are consulted and they can have their say. But crucially, they cannot decide whether they go ahead or not. That is done by government ministers.
The people that live here in the East Riding will need to know that there is absolutely no point in them lobbying the planning committee in Beverley, because these decisions are going to be made in Whitehall. The government, I'm afraid, are riding roughshod over places like the East Riding, and people have to waken up to that fact.